A minus 14 steal differential is impossible to win an NBA game. So, got to do a better job taking care of the ball. They had 18 steals. We had 4. We're not really a steal team, but we got to take care of it better. So much of this is possession, and didn't do a good job there.
I guess you dive into that a little bit more. I mean, where did you see the issues? I mean, like obviously a lot of that is them coming after you, but where did you kind of see the carelessness really stand out in terms of where you guys got into trouble?
Well, they're a disruptive team. That's a pretty significant part of their identity. But some of it was them making some spectacular plays, and they're really quick to the ball, and got a lot of dynamic athletes out there. So give them credit, but we've got to do better, and we can do better, and we'll look at a lot of this stuff tomorrow and make corrections.
I guess, beyond that, what did you like from this team defensively tonight? Especially, I think, the second quarter, you guys held them to 17, and that keeps you in it most of the game. What did you like about the fight there? I guess you take away the points off turnovers.
Yeah, I liked a lot of things about this game. I mean, there was a sequence of chase down blocks and effort plays that were spectacular. Aaron Nesmith, had a couple of those. He had some loose ball plays. He had 11 rebounds. He just, from an effort standpoint and purely, what we're about as a team. I mean, he embodied all that tonight. So we got to keep competing like that. Do a better job taking care of the ball and get a few more shots to go in.
Since you mentioned Aaron, obviously he struggled shooting the ball, but I mean, you're obviously seeing 11 rebounds. I mean, how are you seeing him kind of just work through it with effort?
Well, a lot of players would get discouraged, hang their head, and their effort would wane. That's not how he's built. He's always the same in terms of his attention to detail with how hard he's going, helping teammates off the floor, being encouraging, being positive. So guys like that are going to have the basketball gods on their side.
I asked you about Tony Bradley in pregame. It seemed like when he got on the floor and got on the Joel assignment, it seemed like that changed things for you guys. Just what stood out to you about what he was able to do well defensively, especially in the first half?
Yeah, he's just real solid. I mean, Tony's a pro, and you need a guy like Tony Bradley for guys like Joel. I mean, Joel's an all-star. I mean, the guy's just a phenomenal player, and he was spectacular tonight. And Tony was able to make it a little tougher on him, but the guy's a freak. I mean, he's a great player.
You mentioned, of course, the effort the guys put in, and you're not getting the effort. You got to get the reward with the effort. How tough is that for a team to keep battling but not have the results to go with it? How tough is that for a team to keep their psyche up in that situation?
It all depends on how we communicate about things. Tomorrow we'll show some film. We'll show a balance of the correction areas and the positive areas. This team's battled all year, with a big deficit of talent, with a lot of guys hurt and stuff like that. But there have been no excuses, and the last couple of years, this team has created a standard for hard play and commitment to team, and we haven't wavered from that.
Thank you guys, appreciate it.